Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Fadia Crochets. And sorry I was not able to come live yesterday, and even today I didn't come live on my usual time because I was little busy. So now I'm little bit free now, so I thought I will come live. So today I am going to make this the most trending crochet item right now, that is iPhone iPhone pocket. So let's see how it will turn out. So I have already made around 210 chains. That earlier I made 180 chains, and then once when I did the single crochet I felt that it is kind of little small. So because the desired length that I want is 31.5, I'm making the longer one, the longer iPhone pocket. So for that the length is 31.5. So I started with 180 chains, but then I had to reopen it. Now I did 210 chains. So the starting is 210 chains, and I'm working with a 3 mm hook. If you want, you can use a bigger hook, slightly bigger hook, and obviously then the number of chains will reduce. I am using 3 mm hook, so I made around 210 chains. If you're using a normal hook, a bigger hook, suppose 3.5 or 4, that number of chains will change obviously. Then you have to make less number of chains. So now I will start from second chain from the hook. I hope you can see, because I have chosen black yarn, so the stitches are less visible in the screen, in the camera. So but I had to choose black because that is what I prefer for my iPhone pocket right now. So let's see. Now from the second chain from the hook, okay, this is the first chain, this is the second chain. Make a single crochet starting from the third chain. So by the end, maybe roughly 210 minus 2, it will be 208. So I will make 208 chains. Hello Jessica, please tell me about this. I'm making a crochet iPhone pocket. I'm making an iPhone pocket now, and the length of this pocket will be around 31.5 inches. And for that I start, and I'm doing single crochet from the third chain from the hook. So I will just show you what I'm making. I will just show it on the screen. 1 second. Hello Alex. Welcome to the live session. Where is my just a normal single crochet every chain. So I'm just making one single crochet in each chain. I started with 210 chains. So let me see, because I didn't count, so I will count now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Until now I made 15 single crochets. 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. The length of this iPhone pocket depends entirely on you. There are two options on the website. One is 35.5 inches, that can be used as worn as a sling bag. Okay, that is like longer one, and the shorter one is, I guess, 15 inches. I forgot now. But if you want to make a shorter one, obviously just check that how many inches you want. If suppose this is, I want 31.5, so I made 210 chains. I started with 180, but after doing first row of this single crochet, I felt the length is still small because it was around 29.52 inches shorter than my desired length. So I opened it again, and now I'm doing with now I started with 210 chains. Hello, Mark. Hi. Kermit Hot Tub, oh my god, I'm so glad I found you. I can't get my blankets to stop curling. Thank you, Kermit. Um, if you're someone who's learning crochet, so I'm also glad that you found my channel. I'm coming live every day, and I'm teaching something new. Like, I try to recreate stuff. So in my previous live sessions, actually this is not my usual time. I come live a little earlier than this, and I usually end by this time. So today I was not feeling well, and I was out also. So first I thought I will skip today, but then even yesterday I skipped my live session. So I thought, okay, anyways, I was making this iPhone pocket. So I thought, why not just, if I'm making it, why not just go live and make it during the live session. You're a beginner. I'm Mark. I'm making this iPhone pocket. Where did it go? I searched it just on my laptop. 1 second. I will picture. I'm making this one. This one is quite trending right now. So Mark, I'm making this, and I hope you got the idea now what I'm making. I'm making it in black color because that is what I prefer, but the black yarn is not showing properly in the camera. The stitches are not showing properly. Thank you, Kermit. Kermit, you're a beginner, so it's good that you found my channel. Every day I come live and I'm teaching something. So I will just show you my channel. I'm not posting much on the live video section, and I'm every day posting shorts and live videos. second. So if you notice, I made a shark, then I made this during this week. I think I made this on Sunday. And two type of bows. This one, a mini wallet, a granny square wallet. It's a little bigger than a wallet, it's a purse. Then this one was also granny square purse, the first part. Then coasters and this rainbow bag. I'm sure that you will definitely like this one. So I made this entirely in front of the camera. All these things were entirely made with complete detailed explanation. Even this rose bag. So there are a lot of videos on my channel in the live section, so you guys can go and check, and you will definitely like it, and you will learn a lot from my channel. One second, I have to fix my. Okay, so now, so I started with 210 chains because I'm making a longer one, the longer iPhone pocket. So I started with 210 chains, and now I'm doing a single crochet. I started doing single crochets from third chain from the hook, and until now I'm just making a single crochet. In the next row I will I will do single crochet, but in a different way. I will do it only in the back loop. Kermit, thank you. I hope you can see the stitches because this is black yarn, so the stitches are not very clearly visible in the camera, I guess. Just I'm working in the V part. Normally how do we work? In that way, normal way only. I'm working into the center of the chain, our foundation chain. So second row will be different. I will work only in the back loop. So everyone watching the live session, please double tap on the screen, hit the like button, and you can subscribe to my channel. I'm coming live almost every day. I just take 1 or 2 days off in a week, and I try to teach whatever I'm doing in detail. So if you're a beginner, you will definitely learn a lot of stuff, and you can even ask your questions during the live session if you have any doubts about any stitches. So I can clear that, and even I can just tell you one on one during the live session that I can clear your doubt. Sorry if I get a little distracted while talking because I'm focusing on the stitches and also on talking. So I guess I will make one more iPhone pocket, um, and in a different color. This is black, and the other one maybe I will make in orange or brown. Everyone watching the live session, double tap on the screen and you can leave a comment, say hi. If you have any suggestion, you can drop your suggestion and your requests in the chat, and I will definitely try to make that during the live session. Like last week, I made that granny square purse because one of my subscriber, she asked me to teach her a granny square, daisy granny square. So I thought, okay, I will make a granny square pouch, a mini wallet, and that way I will teach her how to make this granny square. Plus, obviously, when you're making granny square, you have to join them together and and turn it into something, right? So I just came up with an idea that I will make a mini purse. Also, I made a dolphin, a shark. In my last live, I made a shark. I was supposed to make a dolphin, but then I got busy. Yesterday I didn't come live, and even today it's not usual time. Usually I end at this time. I come live. It's around 12 p.m. now in my country. I live in Dubai. So normally I come live at 8:30 or 9 maximum. So I'm like 3 hours late than my usual time. So yeah, I was telling that I made the shark in last live session, and I was supposed to make a dolphin also, but then never mind, maybe this week I will make a dolphin. I have octopus, jellyfish, turtle on my channel, and so many different types of wallets, purse, mini wallets, flowers. So if you guys have any more suggestions, you guys can tell me and I will come forward with that tutorial. Let's see how long this gonna take. It's 100 and 210 chains. So till now I'm on the first row. So everyone who now I'm making the iPhone pocket, the one that is trending these days. I'm making the iPhone pocket. So 210 chains. Starting from the third chain, I am doing one single crochet in each chain. I'm not counting because it's a simple pattern, no increases, nothing, so I don't need to count. Normally in my other tutorials I keep counting and repeating my stitches, like what type of stitch I'm doing, so I repeat on each stitch. This one I'm just doing a single crochet, no increases, so I'm not repeating on every stitch. Let's see how long, just few more stitches. So guys, double tap on the screen, show your support, and you can subscribe to my channel. Normally when we are working in the chain stitch, the first row working into the chain, the foundation chain, it's a little slow, but after second and third round I will pick up speed. So you are working into a chain, into the chain stitch feels a little bit slower than the other rounds. So don't worry, maybe you feel that this round is, I'm trying my best to speed up, but working into the chain is a little it's little slow than the other rows. After row 2 or 3 you are able to pick up speed. I'm using a 3 mm hook. If you want you can use 3.5 or 4 mm hook, but I tried with 3.5 and 4 mm hook. I tried both of them before starting with the 3 mm hook, but I felt that there are gaps and there were holes in between the stitches. So I don't want that kind of look. I want a little thicker look without holes. I don't want that stitches like the bigger stitches. I want a fuller look. So almost done with this chain. Hello Shitika Wood, welcome to the live session. So this is the last stitch. Now turning chain, just do one chain, that's enough, because we are working with a single crochet, so just we need to make one chain for turning. Now after one, turn this. Also let me check it once again. If 31.5 inches, I will bring my measuring tape. So I'm just keeping my yarn over this measuring tape. Try when you're measuring, don't stretch the yarn. Okay, until now 90, 20, what now it's, oh no, I wanted 31.5. I started with, earlier I started with 180 chains and it was 29, then I increased 30 chains, 90, 80, 1 second, yeah, I increased 30 chains. Okay, now no need to reopen. What you can do, there is a hack. It should not be shorter. If it's longer, then there's a hack, you can fix it. It's 34.5, but I wanted 31.5. Just I will check once again, and then let's see if it's still long. Then I will just use my trick over there without opening this round. So no stretching, I'm just keeping it flat. I need 31.5. Okay, earlier it was 34, now it's 31. It's 33. So still it's 1.5 inches longer than my desired length. So what I can do is, don't reopen everything and start from scratch. I will still leave it by 20, 32. Maybe it, if I am doing the for further rounds, maybe there are chances that this my work can shrink, so it's better to leave 32. Okay, now what is the hack? No need to reopen everything and do it from beginning. What you can do, where is my scissor? Just I will cut these chains. Okay, this is the chain. Suppose this is the last chain that I already did, this one. Hello, there is Arturo, Sia. So this is the last chain. Okay, 32 inches. So these are extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra chains. So I will just cut the yarn from here, from the third chain. Okay, just that's it. Now pull this and it's closed. Now I don't have to reopen everything. So these were the extra chains. I just cut it off. My desired length of this work is, this iPhone pocket is 31.5. I still kept it 32, and it, because it was 34, so I have just cut these extra chains because I don't need them. So now after doing this, chain 1, and I will still measure one more time. Chain 1. Okay, again make sure don't stretch the yarn, just keep it flat over the measuring tape. So if anytime you're making anything and you find extra chains that you don't need, you can just use this method. Just cut those chains and don't reopen. Okay, now it's 31.5, exact length that I want. So just I will continue now with the second round. So for the second round, I did chain 1. So I did chain 1 already. Now I'm working first chain. I will work both the loops. 1 second. Don't keep this loose, pull it back. Now first chain, work in both the loops. First and last chain I will work in both loops, and the chains in between I will work only in the back loop. Okay, only in the back loop. First chain and last chain we will work in both the loops, and all the chains in between just work in back loop. So those of you who are beginner, I will tell you what is back loop. Just 1 second, where is my needle? Okay, so these are both the loops. I hope you can see it properly because the color, well, black color is not visible properly in the camera. Okay, so these are both the loops. This I'm checking on my PC that whether it's showing. Okay, these are 2 loops, and this is the back loop, and this is the front loop. Okay, this is back loop. If you hold like this, now usually you're working like this, right? So this is the front loop, the one in front. This is the back loop. So I'm working only in the back loop. So let's start, and I'm only using single crochet stitch in this one. So working into the back loop, single crochet stitch, first chain and last, uh, I will do single crochet in both the loops, but all the chains in between I will only work in the back loop. So just working in the back loop. So those of you who joined now, I'm making this iPhone pocket, the longer one. I'm making it in 31.5 inches length. If you want a shorter one, I think shorter one is 15 inches, half of the longer one. I guess, I'm not sure. I read it, but I don't remember right now. If you want a shorter one, you can just take your measuring tape and make the chains according to your desired length. I made 210 chains, and then I had to cut around. I have removed this much part because these were extra chains. So that means I should have done it with 200 chains. So yeah, I'm making 31.5. So I had started with basically 200 chains now, because after cutting those chains, I'm left with 200 chains. Also, I started single crochet from after doing the first round. Second round I did chain 1, and first chain I did single crochet in both the first chain, and I will do single crochet in both loops in the last chain, but all chains in between I am doing single crochet, one single crochet each in the back loop. So this is the close up. So one single crochet in the back loop only. So the number of chains, I was telling, the number of chains depends on your desired length plus the size of your needle. I am using a 3 mm hook, and I wanted a iPhone pocket around 31.5 inches. So I made 200 chains because I'm using a 3 mm hook. But let's suppose if I was using a 3.5 mm hook, maybe I would have made less chains. Plus, if I was using even more bigger hook. Hello Mochi 6768. Hi. If I had used a 4 mm hook, and definitely the number of chains will reduce even more. So that I am not telling you that this is the perfect number of stitches that you have to make. That all depends on your hook size. But the desired length should be 31.5. I will also check, if you want to make a shorter one, what is the length of that shorter iPhone pocket. single crochet in the back loop only. हेलो फ़ाखरा शहज़ादी, यूट्यूब लाइव से कितना अर्न करते हैं? अभी मेरा चैनल मोनेटाइज नहीं हुआ तो मुझे नहीं पता। अभी मेरा सब्सक्राइबर तो हो गए हैं बट वॉच अभी वो मोनेटाइज नहीं हुआ मेरा चैनल, तो मुझे आइडिया नहीं है। मोनेटाइज हो जाएगा तो उसके बाद ही मुझे पता चलेगा। So one single crochet in back loop only. Everyone watching the live session, please hit the like button. You can subscribe to my channel. You can come and join my live sessions. I come live every day and I'm teaching something new. फाकरा आई डोंट नो, मैंने देखा नहीं कभी लाइव कुकिंग। One single crochet in the back loop only. Subscribe done. Thank you फाखरा, सब्सक्राइब डन दीदी। ओके फाखरा, आप सर्च कर लेना यूट्यूब पे क्रोशे ना कुकिंग लाइव, तो आपको वो दिख आ जाएगा। अगर कोई कर रहा है ऐसा तो आपके उसमें फीड में आ जाएगा। दिस इज़ वेरी लॉन्ग, 31 inches, 200 chains, 200 single crochets, plus working in the back loop, plus black yarn. It's taking forever for one round. But the good thing is we don't have to do so many rounds because it's not that wide. Why am I complaining? Right? Why am I complaining? So one single crochet back loop only. Everyone watching the live session, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share it with others, and if you guys have any request, let me know. I will come up with a tutorial. Currently I have a request from one of my subscriber. She wants me to make gloves. I will make gloves, and what else? I have written it down in my diary somewhere. It's not, the diary is not around me. So I remember gloves and a fox and I think a baby dress also someone requested. One single crochet. So anyone watching the any one of you who are watching the live session, you have request, let me know. One single crochet back loop only. First and the last chains, first and the last single crochet will be, I will work in both the loops. Rest all chains in the middle, I will just make one single crochet in the back loop only. I wish I would have chosen a different color, but this is requested by someone and it was requested in black color, so that's why I have to make it in black. So one single crochet back loop only. Just these few rounds, 2 rounds maximum, will be little tough because there is nothing to grip, but after you build some length, some width, you are able to hold the work properly in your hand, so you can speed up. Working only in the back loop, one single crochet. So everyone who joined now, I'm making a crochet iPhone pocket. I'm making it in the long size, that is 31.5 inches. The shorter one is, I think, 16 inches. I don't remember right now, and you can search online and you can check. If you want to make a shorter one, you can check. Maybe it's 15.6, something like that. So you will make, the number of chains will depend on your desired length. Now I made 30 chains, not 30, 200 chains, was my 200 was, and now I'm doing single crochets. First round I did single crochet from the third chain from the hook. Second round, this is the second round I'm doing, I did single crochet in the first chain, both the loops, and rest all I'm doing back loops only. Again, the last chain I will do one single crochet in both the loops. Why we are doing that? Because we don't want the corners to be because when you're working in back loop only, what happens that if you're working in the back loop, the corner stitch usually gets a little stretchy. I don't want that. I want a flat end. That's why in the corner I'm working one single crochet in both the loops, not in the back loop. Just when I will reach the end, I will show you what I mean by why I'm working in both the loops, because I don't want the corner to be stretchy. I will show you. I have one other thing that I made in the back loop, so I will show you the difference between both the ends. So I'm almost done with round 2. So this is the last chain now. Okay, the last chain, work in both the, if I'm working, I will show you first working only in the back loop. So see, there is a big hole. I don't want this hole. One second. There is a hole, right? I don't want this, because if you're working only in the back loop, in the last chain, this thing will happen. The hole will show up. So work in both the loops. Both the loops, single crochet, chain 1. Now just see the difference. There was a hole earlier when we are working only in the back loop, and we do a back loop only in the last chain also, there is usually a hole. So there was a hole. Now I did both the loops, so it's kind of flat. Again, I will show you the difference. This is back loop only, chain 1. So there is a hole. I don't want this, that's why in the last and the first chains I'm working in both the loops. Okay, take both the loops. Again, see the difference, no hole. Now I did chain 1, turn around, again work in both the loops. Starting from second chain, start working only in the back loop. Okay, when we are working back loop, don't try and stretch the yarn too far before completing the stitch. Like in this part, don't pull the yarn too much, otherwise you will create holes in between. So always to keep the tension, the pressure soft. Don't pull the yarn, don't pull the needle too much. Just keep a soft hand and do your stitches without pulling the yarn too much or pulling the hook very hardly. So just use soft pressure. Now if you noticed, from the third round this thing has got a bit easier because we have something to hold up between our fingers. The first chain, working into the foundation chain, was obviously, if you're a crocheter you know that working into the foundation chain is always slow. Hello Lauren. Lauren Dixon, hi. Welcome to the live session. I'm making a crochet pocket right now. I started with 200 chains. That was 31.5. No, 200 chains. And after doing the first round, I measured. Don't measure the chain because measuring the chain is not a good idea. What will happen when you measure the chain? The chain is obviously, it will stretch too much. Second thing, it's not our actual length. So better do the first round of single crochet. So I did 200 chains. Starting from third chain I started doing my single crochet, and I did all the chains. I did one single crochet in each chain. After that I measured my this thing, what should I call it, I measured my, why am I getting zoned out? Okay, then I measured this and it was 31.5. It was little more than that. I had to cut a few extra chains that I explained earlier. So in the end I am 31.5 inches now. So always measure your size after doing the first round. Not, don't measure your chain. Chain will obviously stretch too much, and if you measure the chain later on, once you start working and you do your first and second rounds, it will shrink, so the size will reduce. So better measure your work after the first round, after doing the first round of single crochet into the chain. Okay, so now I'm on the third round. I'm working only one single crochet only in back loop. I have picked up some speed now. As your rows increase, your speed also increases because you have a proper hold of your work, of your project. In the first or the second rows, usually the speed, first, second, third rows, usually the speed is little slower because there is no proper hold of your this thing, your project, your item, whatever you call it. So one single crochet back loop only. So online there are around 8 colors of this iPhone pocket. The first one is black, then there is a brown color, light brown, not dark brown. There is a light brown color, then there is royal blue, the other one is sky blue, then there is pink, a purple color, then orange and lemon yellow color. So these are the 8 colors that this crochet that this iPhone pocket is. It's coming in eight different colors: a black, brown, royal blue, blue, pink, purple, orange, and lemon yellow. So one single crochet in the back loop only. If suppose your hook gets stuck in the yarn, don't pull hard. Don't even pull. Just leave the yarn as it is. Pull the hook back into the work. Remove your hook. Suppose it got stuck like this and you are not able to pull the yarn, just leave it. Bring the hook outside and start over again. As a beginner, what happens usually, I also used to do that. I don't know about others, but it used to happen with me. If the hook will get stuck, what I used to do, I used to pull it so hard, and I was using acrylic yarn in the beginning. I used to pull so hard that the yarn will even get more stuck, and then I had to restart every time or cut the yarn and cut the yarn and make a knot, attach the two pieces together. So I'm telling you, if you're a beginner, don't do this mistake, the mistake that I used to make. If the hook gets stuck, the yarn gets stuck, instead of pulling it using the force and forcing the yarn out of the chain, better just leave it, bring the hook out and start your stitch again. One single crochet in the back loop only. Everyone watching the live session, double tap on the screen, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Currently I'm making iPhone pocket in the longer length. I'm making this in 31.5 inches, and I started with 200 chains because I'm working with the smaller hook, that is a 3 mm hook. If you want to use a bigger hook, maybe 3.5 or 4. You can make less number of chains, that will depend on your desired that the chain number will depend on the hook size. So just keep in mind, you have to follow your um, you have to follow the number of, you have to follow this uh, follow the inches. So according to 31.5 inches, I had to make 200 chains with a 3 mm hook. If you are making 200 chains, no, if you want your chain, one second, I will stop while talking. Okay, if you want to use a bigger size, if you want to make use a 3.5 mm hook, and you want to make something like this iPhone pocket with 31.5 inches, so your number of chains will reduce. You don't have to make 200 chains for that. Also, if you're using a 4 mm hook, so the number of chains will even reduce more. So number of chains depends on your hook size. I'm using a 3 mm hook, so I made around 200 chains. Also, you can measure your length after doing the first round of single crochet. Don't measure the chain. The chain will obviously be because it will obviously mess up your work, because the chain stretches, and it will, if you're doing the chain 31.5 inches, after working into first 2 rounds, the size will shrink. So better to measure after doing the first round of single crochet. I will recommend you use 3 mm hook or maximum 3.5. 4 I won't suggest. I have seen other crocheters, they're using 4 mm hook, but I won't recommend that, because when I even started with 3.5 and 4 mm hook before starting the main project. I just tried doing some rows with bigger hooks, but I didn't like the result. So then in the end I chose this 3 mm hook. So this round 3 is almost done. Just work one single crochet in each chain in the back loop only. Then the last chain will be both loops. Last and the first chains are always done in both the loops. Why? Because I don't want a hole. I showed it earlier, I will show once more. If you're working only in the back loop, what happens? See, there's a hole. We don't want that. So for the last chain, I will work in both the loops of this chain. Okay, now there is no hole. Again, first chain, again I will work only in the I will work both the loops, and starting from second chain I will work in back loop only. So the reason I am doing one single crochet in both the loops in the first and the last chain is because, first of all, I don't want that hole that I just now showed. Second, if I'm doing back loop only in the last and first chain, what will happen? The end will get little bit stretched, and I don't want that. I want a perfect tight end over here. So that's why I'm doing first chain and last chain. I'm doing single crochet in both the loops. Rest all, from the second to the second last chain, I am doing one single crochet in back loop only. So one single crochet in back loop only. Now I have picked up speed. As the number of rounds are increasing, the speed will obviously increase because we have a proper grip of our work now. First, usually working into the first chain, the working into the chain feels a lot slower than first second row is also a little bit slower. Then you can easily pick up your speed after third and fourth round because now I have proper grip. So after getting through the second and third round, usually the speed increases. So everyone watching the live session, double tap on the screen and you can subscribe to my channel. I come live every day a little bit earlier than this. I was late today and I try to teach everything in detail. So you can see my channel, there are a lot of tutorials where I made bags, wallets, mini wallets, and some stuffed toys. You, and what else? There are flowers, different types of flowers, flower pots. So there is a lot of variety. You have to go in the live section of my channel where I have posted all these things, all these videos, tutorials. So currently I'm making iPhone Pocket and the length of this iPhone Pocket is 31.5. There is one small, it comes in two sizes. So the first one is 31.5, the second one I feel it's 15 inches. I'm not sure, I don't remember exactly, but I guess it's 15. So if you want a shorter one you can make that, but I'm making the longer one. So I'm working one single crochet in the back loop only. Now in the last chain, instead of working in the back loop, work in both the loops. Chain 1, turn around, again work one single crochet both loops. Starting from second chain, just work in back loop. So first and the last chain is always, we will work in both the loops of first and the last chain, and from second chain until the second last chain work in back loop only. So just check the length once more. by the end of first round it was 31.5. I just want to see if it's still same or less or more. I'm just putting on the table and measuring it. So I'll just come back on the screen. Just give me a second. It was 31.5, but it has stretched little bit. So I guess better to make less than 31.5 in the beginning. It's 34 now. Hello. Sorry I cannot read your name, but welcome to the live session. Just wait a second, I will just check it. Okay, it's quite long. I have to, I guess, I have to fix it again. It should have been 31. The first round was 31 inches, but now I have already worked in 3 or 4 rounds, 4 rounds, I guess. So I have noticed that the length has increased. It's too long. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 inches. So obviously that is too long. So I have to just fix it again. Back loop only. Hello Natalie Brown 4808. I'm making Pocket. iPhone Pocket. That one is used for mobile, as a mobile pouch. But after doing the first round, I had 31.5 inches. That is the actual length of the long one, the long pocket. But now after doing so many rounds, I noticed that eventually the length has gone from 31 to 35. I don't know why it happened. Just I will continue few more rounds, and then I will continue this round and I will fix this. I will come up again with part 2. I will just make these two panels. Oh, oh, Cool, so kinda like a bag for your phone. Yes, I guess you have. Have you seen that, Natalie? It's trending these days. It's iPhone Pocket. You can search it. You will know. It's like a mobile. It's for mobile pouch. It's a mobile pouch, and iPhone is selling it for, I guess, more than $250. So everyone in the crochet community is recreating this iPhone Pocket, and it's trending these days in crochet niche. I will just complete this round, and I will end the live session because this has failed. It is not the desired length that I want. If it was 1 inch higher in there, I would have left it like this. But there is a difference of more than 3 inches. So definitely I have to reopen this. I will make these two panels, and I will make the first panel now. After finishing the live, I will fix this panel, and I will come up again tomorrow live on my regular time, and I will make the second panel, and I will show you the how to join both the panels together. So last chain, all these chains I was working in back loop only. Now last chain, work both the loops. Chain 1, again first chain, work in both the loops. Second chain, only back loop. So like this I will work. This is round 6, I guess. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, this is the 6th round. Most probably I will be making, I guess, 13 to 14. And also I also have to make some, I have to make some mistakes in this, in the length. So maybe I might open this up. So I will come up with the part 2 of this live session tomorrow, because it's too late here now. It's 1:15 a.m. So now I just have to end this live session. I will come live tomorrow. I will schedule the live, so anyone who wants to join the live session, you guys can come and see in what, in your country, what will be the time that I will be coming live. So for UAE time, Dubai time, I am coming live at 8:30 p.m. So which will be around 5:30 for UK. So you can see tomorrow I will make the second panel. I will just now I will, after completing the live session, tomorrow morning most probably I will complete this part, this front panel, and tomorrow in the live session I will come and make the second panel, and then I will show how to join these both parts together. So just you can join tomorrow in the live session and see you. Thank you everyone who joined my live session and who liked the video, who subscribed for my channel. Thank you. And those of you also who just um, watched my live, thank you for your support. So see you tomorrow. Bye.